Do it, because 6 months from now, you will thank yourself. You know, your future self is hoping that you are going to make the right choices. Don't let it down. Well, hi, good morning. This is Barbara Britt, and this is Brain Fuel with Barbara Britt. And I'm coming to you today live, raw, unedited, and just my real self. Yes, I've taken over my podcast, and it's been a dream of mine and something that I've wanted to do. And I've been wanting to do a podcast for 4 years. Last year I started mine, and then going into this year, and I thought I want to be able to take it over. So you won't hear the bells and whistles today. You're not going to hear me drinking water. You're not going to hear music coming in. Yes, I'm going to get those to you. I'm going to learn to handle that and take care of that. But really today, I want to come to you as Barbara Britt and talk to you about ways that we can fuel our brain, ways that we can energize ourselves, that we can stay creative, and that we can reach out there. And I'm going to start bringing guests in. They're going to start coming into my home and doing these Zoom calls and all with me. And so I'm so excited to be able to have that opportunity that it's going to come to all of us. So stay with me on here. Let me know what you think. You can always reach me at barbarajbritt@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, barbarabritt.com, and you can message me. Let me know what's going on. What are you thinking? And what do I need to do that makes things better? Okay, that's what I'm hoping that I will get from you. So let me know how I'm doing. And I promise that every time I get on, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get stronger. And I'm going to do what I want to do more than anything. And that is to fuel our brain with possibilities, not things that can't be done, but possibilities. And the great thing about it is this: if you can think it, you can achieve it. If you can think it, if it comes in, those seeds of recognition, if you stop for a minute and really believe fully in yourself, it's unbelievable what you're going to be able to accomplish. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Again, let me go over that quote one more time with you. Do it, because in 6 months, you're going to thank yourself. Your future self is waiting for you to make the right choices. Don't let him down. Well, I do a big reflection at the end of the year. And this year, I really tried to do what I've always done, is starting in November and in December. And I couldn't grab a hold of things. I had to make some big decisions that I was putting off. And you know what happens to us when we put major decisions off, right? Well, for me, I will tell you what, it put stress in me, and I didn't do what I needed to do then. And so I came back into the new year, and in January and February, it hit me really hard because I hadn't enacted those decisions. I kept putting it off. Well, tomorrow, I'll think about tomorrow. When this happens to your mind and your brain gets fed, what happens is, this, and I do, we go down in fear. We're going, oh my gosh, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow. And I put things off for a month. So I was starting to wake up at 2 a.m. going, I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet. And things that were small got large. They were monstrous. They were like so big. I felt like it was just a tsunami wave coming straight at me and knocking me down. Anybody out there been like that? And it was because I was not fueling my brain correctly. So do it now. What do you need to do so that in 6 months' time, you're celebrating? And I will tell you, when you take those steps, I know they're scary. No one could be more afraid than doing what I'm doing right now. Even though I go on live, Facebook and all that, but to be able to do this was, yes, a little bit of frightening for me, because I didn't get to learn how to do the music, and I didn't get some of the other things. but I'm going to do it. I'm coming to you raw and live. And I hope that you will go along with me and we will grow. And if you have some suggestions or you have some thoughts, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you every single time. I want you to grow. If you have special people you want to have, come on. If you want subject matter, I'm going to bring that to you. That's my promise to you. That's how important you are to me, because I know this message will be heard by someone that needs to hear it. Someone that's like me, that we're concerned about all of us building our brains up, empowering ourselves to do great and mighty things. So again, what could you do that 6 months from now, you will be absolutely congratulating yourself? You will be dancing around and people will say, how did you get that done? Let me tell you, put your brain to rest. Take that first step. Don't put it off tomorrow, what you can do now. It doesn't have to be a humongous step, but it does have to be a step. When we don't do that, what happens with our mind and our brain is that we get stymied. You know, you've heard that word before. I know it's kind of a funny old-fashioned word, but isn't it true? We're just like this, constantly trying to move, constantly trying to do neat and innovative things. So we're going to take that away and we're going to start moving and we're going to start tracking that movement. Your brain loves that. Your brain loves that. You want to be able to sleep through the night. Well, I'm now, after all these years, been able to start sleeping through the night. Yes, I found a vitamin. It's a vitamin, all natural, and it allows me to absolutely sleep through the night, or at least most of the night. I still get up earlier than most people, but I'm now getting 7 hours and I'm reaching for that 8th hour. Why? It's brain fuel, just like the water that we drink. And my water jug is off someplace. I don't know. It's not close to me where I can reach it, but it is. I've been drinking on that all morning long because I've already done, you know, a coaching session. I've already done a live, and I'm now doing this. So let's think about that. What is a burning desire in us? What is something that we said, I'm going to do that. I'm not doing that, right? Let's don't stop there. What's a burning desire? Well, I will tell you this. This is mine. I am going to intentionally build with clarity my business. I'm not going to let anything, most of all me, stand in my way. Because when I can build my business, when I can get out there and speak, when I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a motivational trainer. So if I'm not doing that on a weekly basis, I am not staying in my thriving, creative side. I'm not staying there. I'm fully intentional about that. I'm now, with a lot of help from Carrie, started taking over all of my social media. She cleans it up for me, except for this. Today is coming to you raw. It's coming to you the best way that I can present it to you today. And I want to be able to hear back. But what am I doing now? So my coach, Paul Martinelli, asked me, Barbara, what is the common denominator of you constantly stepping back and being the victim? What's the common denominator? Well, guys, it was me. Yeah, and it hurt, but I knew that. Over here, that's in my brain, it's in my mind. It's stopping me from moving forward. Well, when I had the nerve to finally face it, and guess what? Lightning didn't strike. I didn't go up in a puff of smoke. I stayed there. I survived the rest of my coaching, but not only did I survive it, I thrived with it. Those words, what are you doing that is powerful for you? What are you doing that you want to do more than anything? What are you letting stop you? How come you're letting you Or how are you letting you become the victim of things? Start today, because 6 months from now, yourself is going to thank you for it. And just remember this, yourself is going, make good choices. Make good choices. Don't let yourself down. So I have done this, and I'm going to give you some steps today to kind of follow along with me. The way I'm making good choices is I've been intentional and with clarity told everybody exactly what I want to do, have, and become. I've told people that my I am, person that we hold each other accountable. Layla, we get together on Sunday and we hold each other accountable. I've told my coach, you don't need to do this for me. I can do it. I'm going to do it by myself. And I'm going to be intentional about every step of the way, just sending off a little text. I did it. I did it. I did it. You notice what I'm saying is I did it. I didn't let me down by becoming the victim. Life happens. We have ups and downs. We're on a roller coaster. And I will tell you what, enjoy the ride. Enjoy that ride on that roller coaster of life. Step out there. You know how sometimes you're going up in that roller coaster and you're going like this, and all of a sudden that fear starts building in you, right? And you're going, oh no, oh no, oh no. And it gets on the top and it starts teeter-tottering back and forth, right? And you're going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my, I shouldn't have, bam, and you go down, and all of a sudden you're screaming in total delight. You're laughing your head off. You are having the best time ever. That's what you're going to have in 6 months from now on. You're going up. And as you go uphill, you're going to say, yeah, but I'm going, and you're going uphill. Tell other people, explain how you're going to hold yourself accountable. Put that excitement and that pure joy in your voice. I had the privilege of speaking to David Schmidt last night at the city council meeting on a big vote. And he said, you're still as excited as you ever have been. Yes, I am. I'm excited. I'm fearful. I know that I'm fully resourced and I can do it. And I know that I can reach out there, and I've got other people just like me. We're grabbing hands and we're pulling forward. Well, talk about it, write it down. And then another person, I have Alice Gibbons, and I'll tell you what, at 4:30 in the morning, I absolutely tell her what I'm going to do. I'm asking her what she's going to do. And if I get fearful, I can go there and we can just talk. Well, and all of a sudden, I'm not fearful. I don't want you to be fearful. You can do anything that you want to be and create. You can do it. Stop waiting. Waiting is the death toll. You can hear that bell ringing. Waiting. Waiting for what? I waited for a whole week late for my timetable to get on here, because what if I couldn't do it? Waiting for someone to come in and save me. Well, she did. And I love her because she's full of energy and she's full of excitement, and she believes. She's me. You have that in you just like I do. So if you want to be able to share that, or you want to let someone know where you don't feel like hey, you text me, you email me, you can call me. I'll answer your call. And you can go to any of my places and it'll give you my phone number and everything else on there. And we'll walk this together. So what are you waiting for? Don't wait, because your future self is excited about the right choices you're going to make. And let me tell you this, and this will be my last thing. When you don't make the right choice and you stumble and fall, get right up. Get right up. Give me a call. Give me a text. Send me a thing by my website. Email me. I'm going to be there, because I might have just gotten up too, And together we're going to join hands and we're going to fuel our brain with possibilities, creativity, opportunities to change the world that we live in. Again, this is Barbara Britt. I'm coming to you live with Brain Fuel. Just, if it spoke to you today or it didn't, and you have some suggestions, I value that. Send me your suggestions. Just remember, be kind. Just be kind. But send me your suggestions or send me your excitement. Send me what you're intentionally going to do. We'll rejoice together on that. Barbara Britt, and I'm signing out for today. Thank you for joining me.